Hello everyone, this is Aaron Johnson with the Johnson iRacing team, bringing you a race today from USA International Speedway in Lakeland, Florida. USA International is a high-banked 3/4 mile asphalt track in Lakeland, Florida. USA was demolished, but thanks to the magic of iRacing, we can continue to enjoy virtual racing at USA International Speedway. Let's walk through the starting grid. Starting in position 16 in the 15 Pepsi Chevrolet, that's Carlos Montero racing in the Iberia region. He is right now a regular member of the ARCA Menard series as well. Starting in the 15th position, in car number 51, that's Aaron Johnson in the Alienware Chevrolet. Aaron comes to us from Bailey, Colorado. He's going to show up on your telemetry as car number 5, but on your screen he'll be the green and black Alienware 51. Starting in position 14, in car 10, that's Blaine Sparling from California. He currently is a regular in the IMSA, the IMSA Michelin Challenge by iRacing. In the 13th position, in car number 4, Brian Royalty. Brian is going to show up on your screen as car number 24, but in your telemetry as car number 4. He's sponsored by Napa. He comes to us from Cynthiana, Kentucky, and he is a regular in the NASCAR Gander Trucks iRacing series. Starting in the 12th spot, in car number 2, that's Thomas Coelho. He comes to us from Hamilton, Bermuda. He is a regular in the iRacing SimLab Production Car Road Racing Challenge. Starting in the 11th position, in car number 16, the Snuggles Pontiac, that's Sawyer West from the Carolina region. He is a one-time Carolina region club champion and a member of iRacing for about a decade now, with a long history of racing here in iRacing. Starting in the 10th spot, 5th row outside in the Red Bull Chevrolet, that's Niels Blau from Meerstad, Netherlands. Niels is a regular in the iRacing Formula 3 Championship Series. Starting in the 9th position, car number 13, that is Adam Lisecki racing with us from Central and Eastern Europe. In the 8th starting position, in car number 9, that's Michael Arthur racing with us from the Atlantic Coastal region. Starting in the 7th spot, in the Hooters Chevrolet, that's car number 6, Justin Gaither from Illinois. He is a regular in the iRacing World of Outlaws Sprint Cup Series. Now to the top 6 starters. Starting in the 3rd row outside, in car number 8, that's Andre Smida. He's sponsored by Monster and the SRO Lifted Company. He races with us also from Central and Eastern Europe. In the 5th starting position, car number 7, Sameo Salvador from Hispano-America. Starting in the 4th spot, 2nd row outside in the Hellman's car number 3, Juan Aramayena, also from Hispano-America. On the 2nd row inside, in car number 1, sponsored by Broadway Body Shop, racing out of the Carolina region, that's Nathaniel Grigg. Nathaniel also a regular in the iRacing Dirt Late Model Series. On the front row now, front row outside, car number 11, the Hellman's Chevrolet of Adam Zockel, from Scandinavia. Adam is also a regular in the iRacing ARCA Menard series. And on the pole, in car number 14, sponsored by Brandt, from New York, he's a member of the NASCAR iRacing F3 Championship Series, it's Max Dougal. Let's join the action here. As the pace car leads them out of turn number 4, the pace car is in, the green flag's out. It looks like Max Dougal's going to lead them out of turn number 4 onto the front straightaway. Dougal takes a quick lead, followed by the 1 of Adam Zockel and the 1 of Nathaniel Grigg, the 11 of Adam Zockel. It's Dougal, Zockel, Grigg running 1, 2, 3, followed by the 3 of Juan Aramayo, and the 7 of Sameo Salvador rounds out the top number 5. Behind them is Andre Smida and Justin Gaither now, as Dougal leads them again out of the corner, down the front straightaway past the flag stand. It's going to be Max Dougal leads the first lap here at USA International Speedway. The 1 car of Nathaniel Grigg putting some pressure now on the 14 of Dougal. It's Grigg on the inside, Dougal on the outside. Behind Griggs, Adam Zockel's taking the outside line here. The 7 of Salvador and the 3 of Aramayo make this a 5-car battle for the lead. Max Dougal continues to lead the pack as we complete lap number 2 here and begin lap number 3 at USA International Speedway. That maroon and black Brandt car running a nice smooth line here. Max Dougal leading them out of 2 onto the back straightaway. It's Dougal, Grigg, Zockel, Salvador, Aramayo, followed by Michael Arthur in 6th, Niels Blau in 7th, Brian Royalty in 8th, Sawyer West in 9th, and Aaron Johnson, who started 15th, has already moved up into the top 10. Dougal leads them into turn number 1. Nathaniel Grigg right behind, a little smoke there. Grigg pushing really hard to try to get some position here on Dougal. Grigg looks underneath. No dice there. The 11 of Zockel touches the outside wall. 7 of Salvador looks to the inside of Zockel. Nothing doing. And the 3 of Aramayo content to stay back a little bit, as the top 4 here tend to race very hard early in the run. We're only 5 laps in. You'd think it was the last lap of the Daytona 500. Grigg looks to the inside of the 14 again. This time Grigg gets one wheel onto the inside, 14 on the outside. Dougal trying to hold off Grigg. They come down the back straightaway. Dougal on the outside, Grigg on the inside. Internet lag. Oh no, it looks like Grigg's going to maybe make the pass here. Grigg goes by Dougal on the high side. Dougal gets pushed up. Dougal and the 7 of Aramayo get together. Grigg gets into the 11. There's 2 cars crashing on the front straightaway. Dougal retakes the lead. The 3 of Aramayo sneaks by. And it looks like the 1 of Grigg is also going to survive. The 7 of Salvador and the 11 of Zockel are the odd men out in that particular accident. So after this accident on the back straightaway, it's going to be Dougal back in the lead, followed by Zockel.
That wasn't my line.
Followed by Grigg, Aramayo, and Blau now rounding out the top 4. So Niels Blau moves up into the 4th, Brian Royalty 5th, Aaron Johnson all the way up to 6th now with Blaine Sparling 7th, Adam Zockel in the 11 that was running up front back to 8th, Thomas Coelho to 9th, and Justin Gaither now rounding out the top 10. Max Dougal with a 4 or 5 car length lead here on lap number 8. Nathaniel Grigg trying to close back in. He had just worked hard to make the pass before all of the action there on the front straightaway. Dougal leads them down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Max Dougal with a 4 car length lead here through turn 3 into turn 4. Now out onto the front straightaway. It's Dougal followed by Grigg, Aramayo, Blau, and Royalty. Aramayo right on Nathaniel Grigg's back bumper as the 14 car of Dougal, the Brandt Chevrolet, continues to run up front. Dougal, Grigg, Aramayo, Blau, Brian Royalty round out the top 5 here, but really it's a 3-car race. Max Dougal with the lead, followed by Nathaniel Grigg and Juan Aramayo. Those 3 cars, about a 15-car length advantage between the 3 of Aramayo and the 12 of Niels Blau. Max Dougal continues to lead, followed by Grigg and Aramayo. It's a 3-car battle up front. They go down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Max Dougal continues to lead, but Nathaniel Grigg has closed onto Dougal's back bumper. He looks to the inside, coming out of turn number 4 onto the front straightaway now. Not quite there. Grigg pulls back into line, and Max Dougal continues to lead. Dougal now in the 14 car, also pushing hard. There's the lapped car, the 11. Ooh, Grigg slips and slides just a little bit. Nathaniel Grigg all over the racetrack there. He's now on the outside as the 3 of Juan Aramayo goes by. So now it's Dougal, Aramayo, Grigg. It looks like the 7 of Salvador has blown up on the front straightaway. That's going to cause the field to bunch up. Grigg with the lead, followed by Dougal with the lead, followed by Aramayo, then Grigg, Niels Blau in 4th, Brian Royalty 5th, Aaron Johnson 6th. Blaine Sparling now 7th, Zockel still 8th, Adam Lisicki has moved up to 9th, Justin Gaither 10th. It's still a 3-car breakaway for the lead now with Max Dougal leading the pack down the front straightaway to complete lap number 12, followed by the 3 of Aramayo, the 1 of Grigg, and the 12 of Niels Blau. Blau just in your picture there. Dougal continues to lead, the Brandt Chevrolet out front, the Hellman Chevrolet right behind him, Nathaniel Grigg and the Broadway Body Shop Chevrolet in 3rd. It's a Chevrolet class 1, 2, 3. Dougal leads them down the front straightaway. Into turn number 1 now. It's Max Dougal with the lead, followed by Juan Aramayo, Nathaniel Grigg, Niels Blau, and Brian Royalty. Still a 3-car battle. Aramayo looks to the inside, looks to the outside, nothing there, content to ride behind Dougal. Aramayo turns down hard in the middle of the corner, tries to get a fender underneath Dougal. It looks like he's got it done. Coming out of turn number 4 onto the front straightaway, Aramayo and Dougal side by side. They cross the start-finish line. Dougal with the lead. Aramayo now into turn number 1. Looks like he's going to make the pass. Dougal gives him plenty of room, and it's going to be Juan Aramayo that takes the lead here on lap number 15. Aramayo in 1st now. The 1 car of Grigg also looks to the inside of Dougal. Try to take advantage of Dougal being out of the groove. The 1 of Grigg looks to the inside. It looks like he may have the pass made here. Grigg on the inside, Dougal on the outside, down the front straightaway. Grigg a little bit sideways. That's going to let Dougal hold the position. It's going to be Aramayo in 1st, Dougal in 2nd, Grigg in 3rd. Grigg looking to the inside again, trying to make a pass on the 14 of Max Dougal. The 3 of Juan Aramayo now with the lead, and the 12 of Niels Blau has closed to make this a 4-car battle for the lead. Fifth place still belongs to Brian Royalty. Sixth to Aaron Johnson. Seventh is Zockel. 8 Blaine Sparling. 9 Adam Lisicki. 10 Justin Gaither. But it's a 4-car battle up front with the 3 of Juan Aramayo now in the lead. Aramayo closes in on the lapped car. That's the 16 of Sawyer West, the Snuggles Pontiac. Sawyer West gives Aramayo plenty of room. Aramayo goes by on the low side. He brings Dougal and Griggs with him. Blau also goes by on the inside. It's a 4-car race now with Juan Aramayo in the lead, followed by Max Dougal, Nathaniel Grigg, and Niels Blau. Brian Royalty continues to run 5th, but Royalty really not in the field of view at this point. It's a 4-car breakaway. Aramayo leads him into turn number 3. Through the center of 3, rolls through the brakes red hot on the 3-car as he comes out of turn 4 onto the front straightaway. It's going to be Juan Aramayo leading lap number 18. It looks like Nathaniel Grigg is looking to the inside again of Max Dougal. Grigg with position here coming out of turn number 2. Can he hold it? It's going to be close. Niels Blau also looking to the inside. Grigg doesn't have enough car to get it done. It's still going to be Max Dougal in second. Grigg looks to the inside again. Dougal closes the door. Quite a race here. The 1-car also working those brakes. The rotors red hot on that Broadway Body Shop Chevrolet. Grigg looks to the inside. Dougal to the outside. They race tight coming out of the corner. Down the back straightaway, it's going to be Dougal followed by Grigg. Niels Blau now looking to the outside. It's a 3-car battle as the 3 of Aramayo starts to run away from this group a little bit as they work really hard on each other. The lapped 2-car of Thomas Coelho now comes into the picture, and it looks like Aaron Johnson's passed Brian Royalty for 5th, so Johnson now into the top 5. Dougal in the 14, still trying to hold off the 1 of Grigg. Dougal on the inside, the 3 on the outside. Lap traffic coming into play. Max Dougal is going to take the lead here on the 6-car. The lapped car there of Justin Gaither. It's going to be Max Dougal back to the front. And boy, does Nathaniel Grigg make a charge coming out of the turn there. And looks like he's going to make the pass. Nathaniel Grigg's going to make the pass on Max Dougal. It's going to be Nathaniel Grigg here coming out of turn number 4 down onto the front straightaway. He's going to take the lead. Nathaniel Grigg now in first, followed by Max Dougal in second. In third place, it's Niels Blau, who's just worked his way by the 3 of Juan Cruz Aramayo, and Aaron Johnson in the bright green Alienware car now in your picture. He's behind a couple of laps car, but Johnson has closed on these leaders. All that slicing and dicing in traffic, giving Johnson a chance to close in. Out front, it's Nathaniel Grigg with the lead, followed by Max Dougal and Niels Blau. 18 laps to go, and Nathaniel Grigg has taken over in the Broadway Body Shop Chevrolet. Nathaniel Grigg now brings them out of turn number 4 onto the front straightaway. Grigg followed by Dougal, Blau, Aramayo. Johnson closing in on the lapped 6 car. That's Justin Gaither. Let's go back and take a look at that race and see what Johnson's able to do with Gaither here. Johnson closing in, probably looking to make a little move on Gaither at this point in time, but really nothing to worry about with respect to the 51 and the 6. Let's move up and take a look at the car 3. That's Juan Cruz Aramayo. He's currently 4th, working on Niels Blau. Blau working on the 14 of Dougal. Blau to the inside. Dougal also racing really tight, comes off of turn number 4 onto the front straightaway. He holds off Blau that time around. It's going to be the 1 of Nathaniel Grigg, followed by the 14 of Dougal, then the 12 of Blau, the 3 of Aramayo, and the 51 of Johnson. Back up front with Nathaniel Grigg. Grigg continues to lead. 15 laps to go now. Nathaniel Grigg in the Broadway Body Shop Chevrolet running a good smooth race here, brings them down the back straightaway into turn number 3. It's Nathaniel Grigg followed by Max Dougal, Niels Blau, Juan Aramayo, and then Aaron Johnson. Johnson continues to try to close on this front pack. We also see the lapped car of Justin Gaither running in 1 lap down in 10th position, but he's holding on here with the leaders. In fact, he's working on the 3 of Juan Aramayo, so it's Gaither looking to get by the 3 here. Not sure why he'd really work to get by the 3 with 14 to go. He's not going to get back onto the lead lap, but in racing, you race hard, so that's what you'd expect. Up front with Nathaniel Grigg, he continues to lead, now pulling away from Max Dougal. Grigg with at least a 6 or 7 car length lead, followed by Dougal, Blau, and Juan Cruz Aramayo, the 6, the lapped car there of Juan Gaither, and then Aaron Johnson in the 51. We'll ride along here and watch this second group of cars. Max Dougal continues to run in second. Johnson now has gotten past the 6 car, that lapped car of Justin Gaither. Johnson appears to be closing on the 3 of Juan Aramayo. Up front, it's Nathaniel Grigg continuing to lead now, stretching that lead out over the 14 of Dougal. Grigg, Dougal, Blau, Aramayo, Johnson, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But at this point in time, it looks like it's Nathaniel Grigg's race to lose as Grigg continues to lead the pack here at USA International Speedway. Ooh, Grigg taps the wall coming out of the corner there off of turn number 2 onto the back straightaway. Grigg bangs into the wall. That allows Dougal to close now. Dougal only about 4.5 car lengths back, followed by the 12 of Blau, the 3 of Aramayo, and now Johnson has begun to close on the 3 of Juan Aramayo. It's Grigg, Dougal, Blau, Aramayo, followed by Brian Royalty in 6th, Adam Zockel in 7th, Blaine Sparling 8th, Adam Lisicki 9th, Justin Gaither, the 6th car, the first car a lap down. 10 to go. Nathaniel Grigg continues to lead, followed by the 14 of Dougal, the 12 of Blau, and the 3 of Aramayo. The 6th car of Justin Gaither now looks to the inside of Aaron Johnson. Johnson low, Gaither high. Johnson now looking to close in on that 3 of Aramayo. The lap car is really racing hard with the leaders here, trying to, I guess, maintain his position as the first car a lap down. Back up front with Nathaniel Grigg, he continues to lead Max Dougal and Niels Blau. It's Grigg out front by about 5 car lengths, followed by the 14 of Dougal, then the 12 of Blau running in 3rd position. The 3 of Aramayo and the 51 of Johnson now having a little bit of action here. Johnson looks to the inside. He slips and slides a little bit going into the corner. Aramayo leads them off the turn. It's going to be Juan Aramayo holding that position now as they go past the start-finish line. 7 laps to go this time by. Johnson looks to the inside again. He's got a little better run on Aramayo this time. Aramayo gives him a little bit of room. Johnson still to the inside. They come out of turn number 2 onto the back straightaway. Johnson continues to keep a fender inside now, tucks back in line. Nope, Johnson looks to the inside again. He slides into the corner, driving really hard here. Johnson holds the position. He passes Juan Cruz Aramayo. It is now Aaron Johnson in 4th place, Aramayo in 5th. They come into the turn here, 6 laps to go. It's going to be Johnson taking the position. Back out front, Nathaniel Grigg continues to lead. It's going to be Grigg out front, followed by the 14 of Dougal, the 12 of Niels Blau, then Aaron Johnson, who's moved from 15th to 4th, followed by the 3 of Aramayo, then Brian Royalty in 6th, Zockel in 7th, Blaine Sparling 8th, Lisicki in 9th, and Justin Gaither, the first car a lap down, rounding out the top 10. Nathaniel Grigg continues to lead now. He comes out of turn number 2 onto the back straightaway. Grigg continuing to lead here. Holds about a 4.5 car length advantage over Dougal. Dougal closing ever so slightly here toward the end of the race. There will be 4 to go this time by. Nathaniel Grigg now continues to lead, but only a 3-car lead over Max Dougal. Dougal closing in on the back bumper. Dougal pushes through the corner a little high there. Looks like he got in a little high. That cost him some positions. Grigg extends the lead now to about 5 car lengths. Grigg coming up on some lap traffic here. That's the 13 car of Adam Lisicki. Lisicki in 9th position right now, getting ready to go a lap down. Justin Gaither has left the race. That's moved Thomas Coelho up into the 10th spot. The 1 of Grigg working on the lapped car, the 13 of Adam Lisicki, as Max Dougal continues to close. There are 3 laps to go. Grigg looks to the 13, looks to the inside, looks to the outside, trying to find a way around. He needs to find a way around in a hurry because Dougal's closing. They come out of turn number 4 onto the front straightaway. Nathaniel Grigg continues to lead. He works on the lapped 13 car of Lisicki. Dougal closes again. Dougal now to within 2.5 car lengths here. 2 laps to go. Grigg looks to the inside. Johnson now working on the 12 of Blau as well. Johnson looks to the inside of Blau. He's probably not able to make that pass stick. So it's Blau and Johnson working hard up front. Dougal trying to close on the 1 of Grigg. Grigg takes the white flag. There's 1 lap left. It looks like Nathaniel Grigg is going to hold on to win this race, even though the 13 car here, the lapped car of Adam Lisicki, really holding Grigg up. Dougal closing, but I don't think he's going to have enough time. Grigg looks to the inside, now looks to the outside. It looks like he's going to be content to hold his line here through 3 and 4. Grigg underneath the 13. Finally, they come out of turn number 4 onto the front straightaway. It's going to be Nathaniel Grigg taking the win. Nathaniel Grigg first. He wins. Max Dougal second. Niels Blau holds on for third. Aaron Johnson moves up from 15th to take 4th. Juan Aramayo finishes 5th. Brian Royalty in the 4 car comes home 6th. The 11 of Adam Zockel is 7th. Blaine Sparling in the 10 finishes 8th, with Adam Lisicki 9th and Thomas Coelho rounding out the top 10. That was quite the race as Nathaniel Grigg makes his way to the front to take the win here at USA International Speedway. For the Johnson iRacing team, this is Aaron Johnson saying, go fast, turn left, have fun.